Hey everybody, Glenn here, and I got a video here I want to do for you. And just got a used 2010 Rockwood HW296, traded in my old StarCraft Centennial 3612. Don't miss that camper at all either. This thing's a much better camper than what my StarCraft was. And let's just get you a view here of the outside right now. I'll take a walk around on the outside. And okay, look at how big this thing is. You come around on the side right here. It's got dual axles. It's a big camper. This thing is probably as big as a travel trailer. This thing's like really, really huge, inside and out. I just can't get over it. All right, so we'll start here on the front end, and of course, now some of these come with a power jack right here in the front. This one didn't. It came with a manual jack. I got two 20-pound propane tanks right there, which is good. So that my StarCraft had that. And then over here I've got, my 12-volt battery. There is space for another one on the other side, so I can put dual in there if I want. Okay, right here on the outside, my hot water heater. And what do you see? This thing. Because, okay, it looks like the same on the inside, but you don't see any controls to light it with or anything. So we get to the inside, we'll get to that. Okay, let me just pull this out. Oh, boy. Hard to do this one-handed here. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got that closed up. Now, there we go. Right here is my power cord running over to my house. Got a second door. When I saw this, I bought this camper from Vermont Country Campers, and I saw it on their website, and all I saw was pictures of it. Couldn't figure out what the second door was for until I went and looked at it. And you get a look at this. Pop this open. It's got another cord in here. This right here is because this camper has AC. I don't need AC. I've never had it. Don't have an interest in it. If it's a hot day out, maybe, but I doubt it. I dealt with my StarCraft not having AC. And if you look right up here, you'll see a plug right up there. You have to pull that out and you have to plug that in. So you either have to plug in the AC before you put the camper up, or if you do it afterwards, you need a step ladder to get up there to plug it in. Not a big deal because I'm not going to really use it. I just got back from Maine on Saturday. We spent 2 weeks up in Maine, me and my wife did, with our son. And so we didn't use the AC. We left it unplugged. Didn't have a need for it. It got warm a couple of days, but hey, it was okay. We dealt without it, and it was fine, just like in the StarCraft. It's here if we do need it, though, but that's okay. Now, here's my outdoor shower right here. I got to clean this up. It's a little dirty in here, but I just got this thing 3 weeks ago, and so I haven't had a chance to really clean some of it up. Most of it I just got to clean inside there and whatnot. Okay, here's my city water connection right here. Take that off, connect your city water connection. Then of course, right here is your vents for your heating system. And I've got a cover coming for this that's going to keep bees and such and bugs out of there so nothing can get in there and make a nest. Right here, got my cable connection. If you run an antenna or a cable, you connect it to that. Okay, so now let's come over here. Now I got to show you this. All right, I don't know if you can see this that well, but right here, the bolt sticks out. And over here on the push out, you've got a hole right here. This is where it comes through. And this piece right here is what you attach to the push out. You screw this on, and this, keeps the push out closed. Well, originally it had like a rubbery plastic type of stuff that held this to the side of the camper. And when I went and bought this, they told me one of them broke. So I went to the hardware up in Maine, and no, actually down here. I went to an Aubuchon right near my house, and I bought some cable here that's plastic coated, like a rubber coating over it, clear rubber coating, and then I riveted this on to this bolt to screw that on with. And I also used, if you notice, I used the yellow connectors for electrical, for doing, the round connectors. I crimped them on either end. And here's the original screw that screwed it onto the side. Did the same thing. I've got the yellow connector right there. So it works out great. It's a nice fix for it. And same thing with down here. Did the same thing on this side. It's got two of them. It's got the same hole where the bolt's going to come through and you screw it on. All right, so now let's go ahead and I want to show you this. My StarCraft only had one storage unit, which was right here like this one. But this one gives you two. So you actually have enough storage here. And this access is right under your push out. So I can get right in here and I can get to my stuff from either inside or outside the trailer, which is nice. And the one thing, if you noticed, I did do, and I did this on my StarCraft. See this key right here? If you look at these locks, I changed the locks on this trailer because, I'm sorry, but the locks that they give you with these pop-ups are really not that great. They tend to bind. And they told me, oh no, this one's fine, it don't bind up. Well, that's kind of funny, it was binding up. So I changed it out and put the locks on it. These are the same locks that I put on my StarCraft, and they're fantastic. They're a nice, smooth turning lock. They don't bind at all. They work great. So I'm really happy with that. All right, now we'll move over here to the side. And right here, got a vent for the shower. And this has a bathroom in it, and we'll get to that when we get inside. Come up here, if you pull this open, you got a hose right here going up, which is flexible. That is for the bathroom itself, for the toilet. It's got a vent up on the roof, and let me see if I can get up so you can see that vent. Maybe. Yeah, right there in the corner. If you look right up in here, yeah, right up in there, you'll see the vent right there, right up in that corner. That's the vent for the toilet right there. There's my AC unit up there. And then of course here's the back end of the trailer. And if you notice, get underneath here. Okay, let's get up on this side. Here's my door that goes to the side of the trailer. You can take the door off the side once you get it set up. You can take the door off and you can store it right up underneath here on the push out. On the back bed end, I mean, up underneath. So it stores up out of the way, so it's not in your way. So it's really nice. I like that idea. Got a spare tire cover right here, and I got a buddy of mine lives right down the street from me, at the end of my road, that does airbrushing for a living. He did some work for me years ago. Well, he's going to be doing some work for me again because he's going to be airbrushing my spare tire cover for me. So I'm happy for that. And I don't know what that's all about. Okay. Of course, here's my leveling system, my jacks right here in the back. Got one on this side, one on the other side. Oh, and we'll go over here while we're at it. Let's get down underneath. And right here is my connection for my sink drain. Oh, interesting. They have one on here, but it's not big enough for. I didn't know this was here. They actually gave me a storage right underneath for my hoses, but without anything on them. So my brother's got a Fleetwood Niagara that's got that on the rear bumper, but they don't make them big enough to store with your connectors on. You have to take the connectors off. Right over here is my hookup for my bathroom. You connect your big hose, run it out to either your blue tank or campground where I go. Actually has the site that I'm on, actually has sewage hookup, so I can just run my hose right to it and do that. Okay, you got your dump valve right here to dump the toilet with. Here's the valve right here to the sink. You just push that closed because I don't need that open right now. Okay, get that closed. So that's the valve for the sink. So when you're using the sink, you leave it open all the time. When you're going to drain your toilet, you're going to close that valve, open the valve to the toilet, and you're going to go ahead and dump your toilet. Okay. Right over here, another leveling jack. I got one on either side. Okay, let's go ahead and go inside here. And another storage unit right here. just open this one up so you can see this. I had a couple more things on the side of the trailer for you. Let's just go ahead and open this one up. I got to replace this one. This door's getting a little starting to come apart, but that's okay. Got storage right here to store stuff. So let's go ahead and close that up. Now we've got, I don't know why, but they put a single step on this thing, and I've got a little step that I'm using to go up in. I'm going to convert this to a dual step, which is what the new Rockwood 296s, the HW296s and the HW277s come with a dual step now because it's way too high off the ground. Here's the grill that comes with it, and it's right here on the outside. I cleaned it up. People that had this definitely used it, and there's no question about it. Hey, they got good use out of it, I can say that, because I've always used the grills. Oh, this side up, okay. Didn't realize that, okay. They definitely use this grill. And let's just get this back in here. I thought maybe it was put in wrong, but no, my wife did it right. So there's the grill. Got a nice little outside table right here. So like when you bring your meats out to cook on your grill, you have a nice little table to put them on. And then you got another storage unit right here. Now on the new Rockwood, the 277s and the 296s, this is now a slide-out kitchen. And I wish that this had it, because I would have bought one. I wish it did, because I would have got a brand new one and got that. But it's storage under here where you put the grill, and that's my jump and carry that I use for external. If I need to, my car won't start and I need to jump it, I can do that. So we'll go ahead and close this up. Let's lock this side, okay. Then you got your vents right here for the refrigerator. Okay, so now let's go ahead and head inside. Wait, no, right here. Outdoor speaker, and I don't understand this because my StarCraft had two speakers, one here and one right next to it. The year before that, StarCraft had a speaker here and one down the other end. I don't know why they put them close together. But this one speaker on the outside. Now they're giving you two. I don't know what this is all about. Here's your gas connection right here, connected to your grill. It's right there. So that's nice, right? And it reaches the grill with no problem. My StarCraft had a little bit of a problem with that, and this one comes out plenty far enough so that it'll definitely reach and plug in so we can use that grill. My wife's excited about that 'cause she loves it when we go camping and I cook out on the grill. So we can do that. And we'll lock that down. All right, so now we can head inside after we outdoor light right here. So you go away or something, you can turn the light on. So when you come out back to the camper at night, you can see to get into your camper. All right, so now let's go ahead and head inside real quick here and get a look at the inside and check this out. This thing's just amazing inside. Okay, we'll start here with the front end. Here's my front king size bed right there. We've got a nice couch right here, a nice folding table, which you can move it around and put it where you want it. We got two storage units here, storage here, and that's where we store all of our games. So when we're camping, we've got all the classic games. We got Uno, Yahtzee, Operation Scrabble, Monopoly Life, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Who remembers that, huh? Then over in the corner, over behind it, we got Trouble. And then here's the one that we didn't really get to play. We tried to, but couldn't figure out how to play it. Mousetrap. Boy, I tell you. Okay, then we've got right here. Here is your heater controls for both mattresses, front and rear. This camper, like my StarCraft, has heated mattresses. Really, really nice. So you got countertop area here. And look at this. This is what's good about Forest River is, look at this nice leather bag with all the manuals in it to the trailer. Are all stored nicely in that. Then we've got a little 15-inch TV which came with it. I'm going to put in a 24-inch. And we got a remote for the TV and a remote for the stereo. And let me just move this table down a little bit here so I can show you what's in here for radio. This comes with a radio with a DVD player built into it. This is a concert tone, and this is the model ZX75. And I'm not sure yet. I'm looking at the new concert tone 2.0, which has Bluetooth built in, as well as DVD. And some people are telling me I should look at the Jensens. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet, but I'm going to be replacing this radio because it does have an issue. If I try to turn the volume up and down, it won't go up and down. It tries to load a DVD, and so there's definitely something wrong with it. So I'm going to be replacing that myself. Right next to the couch here, we've got two cup holders for a drink, and then you got a storage right here for like magazines or maybe one of the new TV guides. It's like really big, like a magazine. Okay, right here we've got a switch. The top one is for the lights in the camper. So if I flip these on, we'd have lights on in the trailer. As you can see, the one for the push-outs on, as well as one for the roof. And then the one down below it, if you look right down on the floor there, got a night light down there. And if you look in the back end, you can see that light's on. So they give you two nice little night lights, and they do work well. All right here is my Suburban Stove. It's a nice 3-burner stove, as well as it's got a nice oven where you can do some cooking. The nice thing about this stove compared to my StarCraft is right here. Look at this knob right here. This is a sparker that you turn it and it'll light any one of the 3 burners on the top, not the oven. The oven you still have to light by hand, and that's a pain to light that oven. But that's okay. I don't mind it. If I can get a replacement that could ignite the oven as well, I'll do that maybe down the road. But for now, it's working fine. Okay, we got a sink right here. And it came with a nice cutting board that goes over the sink. As you can see, there's the nice double sink. And then when you're putting this camper down, when you get ready to leave, you take this and you unscrew this off and lift it up. And this just stores down in one of the sinks. You put it on either side and store it out of the way. That's when you're closing the camper up. You put that away. Okay. We've got hot water, cold water. And then we've got a nice Magic Chef microwave. As you can see, you know, nice inside there. So you can cook a bag of popcorn, heat stuff up. Okay, here's my refrigerator. It's a nice 3-way, gas, electric, and battery. The nice thing is here's your cover, and you lift this up, and I don't know if you can really see this or not, but right here's your on and off switch right here. And look at this, you've got auto and you've got manual. You can switch this. If you leave it all in there, that's auto, and then it says, all right, so you put it into the auto mode and leave it. And if you switch from whichever, if you unplug from the electricity, if the gas is on, it'll switch and light the gas. If not, it'll switch to 12 volt. And then right over here, you've got your temperature control, 1 through 5. So it's really nice. A lot better than my StarCraft. I had the same fridge, but it wasn't like this. It had manual controls on the outside, so that's decent. And then of course we got a nice queen size bed end right there. And then we've got my wife likes to, we like to use these New Waves. This is one that's made for an RV, and it's a small one. We're gonna get a full size because we have a lot more room. Let's get into the bathroom here, and here's our nice bathroom. We do have a window, which we didn't have in our StarCraft, which is nice. And you know, it's got a shower tub right here, got the toilet right here, and it's nice because it runs off the city water, as well as we've got the shower head right there. And here's our push out. We got a nice wraparound push out with a table right there, and it's really nice. Then we got some storage. This is the storage I told you about that you can access from the outside. Got it on both sides right here. So we're all set with that. And then of course we got 3 storage drawers here. We got silverware right here. Another storage drawer for other stuff. Another storage down underneath, as well as storage here under the sink, and storage right under here. This is the same place where the grill goes. You can access it from the inside, so you can store stuff there. If you don't have the grill in there and you're not using it, you can store other stuff. And oh, and right here, we have a hanging pantry. And I discovered you can leave that hanging. It's really nice. So we're happy about that. And if you notice it up here, right up in front here, there's 4 more hooks right up there. I don't know if you can see those or not, but there's another hanging bag and it's not here. So somebody must have did something with it. We can't find it. And on each one of the bed ends, we've got a fan light fixture right here, as well as one right here. We've got I put one on here. It has a regular light fixture, but I put a fan light fixture right there. Same thing with the back end. We've got another one right there. So now this I don't understand. Look at how high this mirror is. They put a single mirror right here, and God, you know, it's like I can barely see myself. If I look straight at it, I'm looking just at my eyeballs. Here, I'll put it at my level. That's what I'm seeing right there for myself. Is that much of myself is all I'm seeing. So I need to see about moving this mirror down so that it's lower so that we can use it, because we can't use that the way it is. That's crazy. That's up too high. All right, so this is our 2010. Oh, wait a minute. Before I just cut this, let's see. There's our roof vent right up there. We have a back fantastic roof fan. And then right above here, there's my AC unit. All right, so I guess that's it. So this is my 2010 Rockwood HW296. It's in decent shape. We can't go wrong. We get a good price on it, so we're happy with the trailer. And we used it, like I said, in Maine for 2 weeks. And so now we're home and we got it all cleaned up, got it everything put away where we need it pretty much, and we're happy. So, all right, so I'm going to get out of here and I'm got some things to do. All right, see you, everybody.